Okay, so we're gonna play right through the little segment break here. So if we're playing a G shape here, and we want to go to the A shape, all right. So this is 6/7 root. We want to go to the A shape 5/6. We'll go up a pentatonic scale. So G goes to A. All right. So what we want to do is, if we're going, want to go from a C shaped here to an A shaped on the next string. What we can do is go up a string shaped fifth and then over a pentatonic scale member up. So it would be going from G shape, fifth of G is D, so it's 2, 3, 4, and we're going to go up from the D shape to the E shape, which is 7 root 2, right? So we're going to go from a G shape here. Oh, sorry, this is a C shape. We want to go from a C shape to a G shape. So the C shape, say we got a 3, 4, 5 here. We're going to go to the G shape, and then down. G goes up pentatonic scale to the A shape. So it works. And it works the other way around. Instead of going up and over, we go over and up. That's not the subject of this lesson. It was just a little chart review. So let's slow down a little bit. I know that gave you a lot of lip service for that stuff, and for that I apologize. We're back there. We're back here. Okay, yeah, well, we're really going all over the place. So what's happened here? Let's talk about the dots, because that's the hot topic now. These are the best choices for the intervals in between the dots. Okay, so let me just get out of my thing, because I'm starting to get into it here. So we start on the fret nut. On my guitar, it would be on the E. On your guitar, your fret nut's on the E. Okay, E. So we got okay, and then the D. Okay, so from the fret nut to the first dot, all right, we've got our C-shaped C there. Now what I've done, taken the liberty of doing, you see these teeny weeny little notes. Those are actually notes. I had to put them there to be able to make sure that the integrity of this chart. So for C shape, it would be a C-shaped C plus an E-shaped F plus a G-shaped D, and I went ahead and put those notes there. So we can access the F in the first box. We can access the G if we're doing pentatonic. Alright, best choice. Now I've also extended the length of these banners here. Alright, so this is the 5/6 dot right here, and this is the length of the banner here. But all this right here is happening between the G dot and the A dot. It's an A shape, key of C entry point right here in the A shape. Remember, this is the second shape up. We already have the C-shaped key of C entry point from the fret nut to the first dot. So we can play to our heart's content the C there. Alright, we already have that. Now we're in the next cage up. So the banner has been extended to include the entire A, D, E tripentatonic of A, of C, F, and G, because key of C is C, F, and G. So it's an A-shaped C, and there would be your A shape right there, A-shaped C, G, C, and E. It's a D-shaped F. Here's our D-shaped F, C, F, and A. And our E-shaped G. Okay, so here's our G, D, G, and B. That's our D-shaped B, and that tripentatonic box. Entry point right there, but really it's not a strict entry point because we have the C is, from the beginning. So we have the two C's in between the fret knot and the first and second dot. All right, now what I want to say is I've collapsed these guys between the C sharp and the E. Now, of course, we have our entry points for the key of D between the A dot and the B dot, and our entry point in the A shape. So remember, A, let's zoom in on it a little bit. We're looking here now. We're looking at between the A and the B dot. All right? Everything else, don't worry about. So this is why I'm making this square here. Sorry, it's between the A and the B dot. All right, so you know where the A and the B dot is. The A note's here, the B dot's here. Okay, and that's the 5th and the 6th in the shape of A. All right, so I can't show you that right now. I should be able to show you that. Okay, so right here, the A shape is 5-6. Right here, A shape, 5-6. As a matter of fact, if you go from the 5-6 string shape, A string shape, up to the next A in the pattern stack, okay, then you're in the key of A. So the key of A is defined here by those 6 strings that start with the 5-6 interval on the bottom. Okay, so what we were talking about here is the 5-6 here, key of D, A and B are the 5th and the 6th in the key of D. Okay, there's our 5-6. So this is an entry point between those two dots, the 2nd and the 3rd dot, for the key of D. But we also get G and E. G as the Lydian 4th and E as the Mixolydian, and A rather. We get A as the Mixolydian 5th. So we get an E-shaped A. So it's E, A, C sharp right there. There's our E-shaped A, because in the key of E, right? In the key of E we've got hello. Right there. No, that's not it. Just a little one up there. Here is our A-shaped E, our E-shaped A. Okay, because in the E-shaped it's 2nd inversion. So this is our E-shaped A, right there. Okay, so let's back off. Let's back out. So this is the simplified fretboard. Simplified, but it's still really complicated looking, but believe me, it's simpler. We've got our entry point, and this is a full banner tripentatonic banner here for the A and the B is 5-6. Now for the B and the C dots right here, B and the C sharp dot rather, we have a full banner to cover the A shape. It's an A-shaped key of E, so it's an A-shaped E at that point. Let's zoom in on that a little bit. From the dot on the C sharp to the double dot, okay, is another thing. We were talking about this one. Between the B and the C sharp, B and the C sharp are the 5th and the 6th in the key of E.